Yo, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this is a very, very, very old photo. I don't know, do they have the year on it? Oh, it was in 2017. Your boy had a massive beard. But yo, can I just tell you, man, if you guys could see this real quick, look at that amazing woman. Yo, that lady is my wonderful wife that I want to say happy anniversary. Let's go. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome once again to another episode here at Fuel Pasión Podcast. My name is Noan El Boricua, and I am super honored and excited to be able to share with you guys another video, another moment, and I'm gonna allude to what I was just talking about in the intro. But hey, we're all about la cultura, about faith y conexiones, y como más que todo, it is Fuel Pasión Friday. So thank you guys for joining us. And this is kind of a special edition. Look, our wedding anniversary is actually June 6th. Now, we're not there yet, but I wanted to be able to say happy anniversary to my wonderful love, my friend, my movie buddy. We love to go to the movies, as well as our family, our kids. We love popcorn, but we're also coffee connoisseurs. Coffee connoisseurs, I think that's what I want to say. I'm just really excited because of the fact that I had the chance to be able to marry the most wonderful woman in the world, and that is my wife, Felisa. And of course, I just want to say, I love you, honey. I kind of want to let you guys know. So we're celebrating, and again, if you guys watch these videos, I like to celebrate birthdays as athlete jerseys numbers. And I want you guys to hold on to your phone or your tablet. I want to let you guys know that my wife and I are celebrating number 24, which is, of course, a shout out to my boy, Kobe Bryant, the Mamba man himself, and that Mamba mentality of just being passionate. And that's what I'm really super happy to share with you guys today, is that this video is just to be able to say that I'm super grateful for my wife. Her and I, we've been through a lot, man. We got married very young, and we've had an amazing journey. There's, of course, ups and downs, keeping it 100. But the beauty of it is that, we know that our foundation and our rock is the love for each other, and also God's love in the middle of all that. A lot of times I share with a lot of couples that are about to get married that, in any storm in life, remember that you are in the middle where it's most calm with your loved one, and know that God is that rock that can get you through anything that life throws at you. So I just kind of want to give those words of encouragement for any of my single people out there, that you're looking for that, perfect person. Maybe not perfect, but that one person that's going to be able to compliment you, to be able to highlight the goodness, but also to be able to reinforce some areas that maybe we always have opportunities in, right? Because, my wife is a complete opposite of me. She's very very, very soft-spoken, but man, let me tell you, when she speaks, it's words to the wise of those to hear my wife out. And I'm just super excited. Hey, I want to share some fun facts here. All right, so 24 years. So back in 1997 is when we got married, okay? And I like to kind of look for fun facts. So I just want to share this with you guys, and maybe some of you guys can reminisce, because I know some of you guys are barely in your 20s and you guys are watching this. So back in 1997, the 90s slang was the bomb, or really cool, or I. You guys remember that? I think some of you guys still say that. And then we also had, booyah. That was, I actually do remember saying that a lot. And of course, the last one was, mira, habla la mano, talk to the hand. So I don't know if that was maybe because of John Cena, but anyways, the other crazy thing is here, it says the average cost for a stamp was 32 cents. Gallon of gas, this is a trip, $1.23. Dozen eggs, $1.06. A movie ticket, $4.59. I will say on Tuesdays, we still got the $5 AMC, if you know what I'm talking about. And a new house was $174,000. I don't think this was in LA, to be honest with you guys. Another cool thing is that 90s style was plaid flannel shirts. I still think that's a thing. Ripped jeans, denim overalls, rollerblades, fanny packs, Doc Martens, Reebok pumps, bucket hats, scrunchies. Are you guys following me? Some of this stuff is actually the trend right now in 2021. So I think Ernesto always likes to say that trends just always make that cycle. And popular celebrity, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mr. Will Smith himself, Kate Winslet, Puff Daddy, Julia Roberts, Heather Graham, and George Clooney. fun fact though, what was on TV that was really, really popular was Frasier, and for those that have HBO Max, Friends was one of them. X-Files, any fans out there? I used to love that show. ER, that was my wife and I. We loved watching that show. And then I wasn't really a big Seinfeld fan. So, and in the movies, because again, I said we love to go to the movies. What was in the movie theaters was Titanic, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Men in Black, Tomorrow Never Dies, and Air Force One. There's a few of those movies, I think, the reason why some of the popular celebrities of that time in 1997. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's really cool, you know, as I'm still looking at some of this. Bill Clinton was a president. Yeah, I just think it's something cool to kind of share with you guys. And I think for me, it's just something that's really cool to understand the beauty of being in a relationship. And for me, it's something that allowed me to really know and learn and grow with her. We learned what we both like together individually, what we don't like together individually. But I also know that she is, you know, for my people that we know the saying, right? She's my ride or die, meaning that I still remember, and I share this in transparency, I remember that as she was working really hard while I was working, but still trying to finish school, I remember she was willing to take on a little bit more of that load in order for me to be able to get the education that I was seeking out for the betterment of our family to present day to day, right? And I think for me, it was beautiful because my wife, her goal was always to be a stay-at-home mom, and I worked really hard to make sure that I can give her that. And I'm really grateful because I've had the opportunity to do that, because let me tell you, being a stay-at-home parent, you know, no matter mom or dad, let me tell you, it's not an easy job. It's 24/7. I want to give you guys a quick little story. You know, my wife, when our firstborn, he was born, Noan Jr., and he was a baby, newborn. At the time, we were living in our townhome. You know, of course, the bedroom's upstairs. And I don't know if I know eventually we got a bottle warmer. Eventually we got one, but at the time we didn't. And my wife goes, hey, it's your turn. Can you go get the bottle for the baby? So I'm like, I got you. Now, I don't know, because I just two sides of the story. So I'm telling you what my wife told me. But I do remember going downstairs. I remember going to the kitchen. I remember getting the little pot. I put water. I put the bottle, you know, the milk. I remember I heated it up. And then I remember that I was kind of falling asleep. And then I realized I had to wake up because the milk got too hot. I tested it. I don't know if you guys know, like you can test it on your forearm. And it was too hot. I'm like, oh, dude, fail. So I decided, and you know, in our old home, when you would enter the home, being a townhome, there was a downstairs to the garage, and then you had to walk upstairs to the main level of our living room. But there was a restroom straight ahead. And it was in that restroom that then you would look upstairs to go up the stairs. So in that restroom, I remember I sat down on the toilet, of course, lid down, and I just waited, you know, because the milk was too hot. I don't know how long, but eventually my wife goes, Noan, wake up. What are you doing? Yo, can I tell you guys? True story. I was sitting now on the ground, like, holding the bottle. I knocked out. And I think it's a crazy story because it's like, that wasn't the only time I knocked out. There was other times that, you know, the kids would fall asleep on my chest, or I would just fall asleep in general. But it still happens today. So I say that story because being a father, it's different. It's beautiful. It's unique. But being a husband, that's the beauty of being in a relationship. And I don't have it all together. Yes, we've been 24 years in this journey of loving each other, laughing together, crying together, and it's beautiful. And I just want to say that for those of you guys out there, man, I hope if you're in a relationship, my prayer is that eventually, if everything works out, you could be in a marriage, united, right? Or maybe you already are in a relationship. I just want to let you know, look, I still get excited when my wife, you know, buys new outfits and she shows it to me and she models it. Like, I love that, you know, I love showing her when I get a new pair of shoes, right? Like, hey, I got a new pair of shoes. And she's like, again, or what? But I love it because now she even be like, wait, you don't have this color in your collection. So I kind of love that, you know, so it's like, we've learned to see the different hobbies that we like. We've learned to have hobbies together. But more importantly, we've learned to raise these two amazing boys. And our hope is that our kids, our sons, can hopefully find one day someone that they love, someone that they can eventually hopefully get married. Or if not, it's all good if they stay single. But my hope is that if anything, they learn to love mankind, to be able to love everyone, to be able to respect everyone, because that's what my wife has shown me. is that you have to be able to earn respect and you be able to give respect. But I also learned about trust, and I also learned, this is something I always talk about, it's better to over communicate than not communicate at all. Communication's big. And I know that that was something that there was a big learnings in my life with that. There was big learnings when it came to like responsibilities, those things I didn't have. You know, my mom and dad divorced. I didn't have them. My mom and dad, my father wasn't around, but my mom had already passed away. So there weren't those people in my life that can give me some of those examples. But with that being said, I just want to say, honey, I love you. I appreciate you. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the video for today.